Hey everybody, welcome back to Renee and Baby. I know if you are reaching this video, you have probably seen that I am admitted into the hospital right now. It is about 3:30 in the morning of day 3 of the admit. And I want to tell you all what the heck is going on, so stay tuned. Alright you guys, so first and foremost, let's talk about the reason why I ended up in the hospital. So if you all don't know, I work from home and I was on my lunch break. So I decided to leave my office and to go downstairs with to get something to eat. And as I'm traveling down my stairs with one blanket in my hand and one plate in my other hand, my clumsiness gets the best of me and I fall down my stairs. In the process of me falling down my stairs, I hurt myself. I actually hurt my leg, but I was perfectly fine. I said I'm fine, everything. Shaquille had just left and my mom was already on her way. This is a transition they do every day because they watch my son while I work. So I'm calling Shaquille, I'm calling my mom. Like, I fell down the stairs. My mom didn't answer. Shaquille finally answered. He turned around, came back. By the time he got back, my mom was right behind her. And in case scenario, they made me bring my butt to the hospital. So once I got here, I expected to be here, you know, probably a few hours, do a little bit of testing, make sure the baby's moving, make sure she's good, and then I'll be back home. No, that's not how it went at all. At all. Basically, when I got here to the emergency room, well, to triage for labor and delivery, they watched me for a little while and they said that I have to be here for a minimum of 4 hours in order for them to watch me and everything. So I was here for the I think it might have been 2 hours until they admitted me. I got an ultrasound done and baby girl was fine. Everything was looking good. And then after we got the ultrasound done, the nurse, it was either the nurse or the doctor, came in and she said, do you realize that you're contracting? By now I was in the triage by myself because it was already getting late. Baby Fatty had to be home, so he was taken home and I can't remember what everyone else was doing, but everyone was gone and I was at the hospital here by myself, I believe. Yeah, I was here by myself. And then I was already in pain. I was sitting there and I was like, man, I am in pain. And like I was laying there and it was like really bad cramps. So it just felt like bad cramps and they were traveling through my back. So I wasn't really paying much attention to it because I was trying to watch my shows, because if any of y'all know, I am dedicated to my shows on every night. My DVR is set to record. I'm talking, I don't miss a show. I bet not miss a show. And so I was trying to watch some of my shows on the hospital TV, and of course they kept coming in and interrupting, so I was just over it. So I was in pain laying there, and then when she mentioned it, she was like, hey, how are you feeling? I'm like, I am having some cramps. Like, it just feels like menstrual period cramps, but it's like a 5 maybe, and it's bleeding into my back. So then I was admitted because of me contracting. So me being admitted that night, this is Wednesday night. So Wednesday night I got admitted. My friend Paige came up here. She brought me some stuff from my home and she hung out with me for a few hours. Helped kind of give me some positive vibes and motivate me and everything. Then I was good. I think I kind of stayed up a little bit late, but I was still contracting. It didn't hurt as bad as when I first was admitted. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll be able to go home tomorrow. Thursday came and I'm still here. So Thursday morning, what they did was they were watching me. They were watching to see if I was going to continue to have the contractions or if the contractions were just going to go away. the contractions weren't going anywhere. So at like 10 o'clock that morning, they started giving me this medicine. I can't think of the name of the medicine. It's a little green pill, and it's supposed to stop my contractions. Took that pill at 10, took that pill at 12, took that pill I think again at 2 o'clock, and nothing was happening, you guys. Like, I was just taking the medicine and I was still contracting. It wasn't going anywhere. Nothing different was happening. So then, I don't know if they went the worst case scenario. They were like, oh, okay, so let's go ahead and give you the steroid shot. So now they give me the steroid shot just in case baby girl is born early. And they wanted that steroid shot to help develop her lungs. Because as you all know, well, last week's update video was 27 weeks. However, I am 28 weeks as I record this video right now. And 28 weeks is really early for a baby to be born and trying to be kept alive outside of the womb. So if I'm trying to think of when a baby's lungs develop. I think it's 30 something weeks. I can't remember exactly when their lungs develop. However, I know that her lungs aren't developed, and if she was born early, anytime before 34 weeks, she would have to have that steroid shot in order to help produce and form her lungs. So I was like, okay, we can do that. So I got my first shot at 2:30 on Thursday. Little did they tell me that I had to stay here an additional 24 hours in order to get the second dose of that shot in order for it to be effective for baby girl. So now I'm like, okay, so this few hour trip to the hospital turned into 2 days already. So Wednesday leads to Thursday, Thursday leads to Friday. So Thursday night they continue to watch me and everything. Then what they wanted to do, because I was still contracting, I was still taking this little green pill. I took it all day long and nothing was happening. At one point my contractions completely stopped for a whole hour. Doctor was about to discharge me. Everything was looking good, and then started contracting again. I'm not sure where it came from, but I just started contracting again, and it never really stopped. It would go down and go away and then would come right back. So it wasn't consistent. But that night, Thursday night, it was probably about 10 or 11, because I was waiting to eat, because at this point they was letting me eat because I was taking this little green pill, and this little green pill has to be taken with the food. So I was like, okay, let me stay on up so I can give me something to eat, because I haven't eaten for half of a day. Once I get this food, they're telling me, oh, you're contracting back to back to back to back. We might have to rush you to another hospital, or we're going to have to give you this magnesium sulfate in order to completely stop your contractions and hopefully stop this whole process. And I'm like, okay, but you can't eat with this magnesium sulfate. Your legs will be numb, you'll be bedridden, and you have to be here for an additional 24 to 48 hours. And I'm like, okay. So now I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's going on? Why wasn't this option given to me from the beginning? And basically they want to start from the bottom, of course, and they wanted to see if the green pill would work. And since the green pill didn't work, and they had been giving me that pill for almost 24 hours, now they wanted to go to the second step, which was either transferring me to another hospital being the one that I'm supposed to deliver at, because it is close to the NICU that baby girl will be staying at once she's born, or I will be getting the magnesium sulfate, which will in return be stopping my contractions. I'll be numbing the legs. I'll have flu-like symptoms. As well as I would have to be in the hospital for an additional 24 to 48 hours after getting that. So I'm waiting and waiting, hurrying up, trying to eat my food really quick before the doctor calls my nurse back and tells my nurse what to do. Okay, so then my nurse comes in and she's like, okay, you get to stay, but you're getting the magnesium sulfates. And I'm like, okay, well, at least I don't have to ride an ambulance downtown, because I can't stay in this hospital that they're trying to transfer me to. I'd rather be out here. suburbs. Love this hospital. Not having to go to the ratchet hospital and be all uncomfortable and maybe even treated differently. So I was completely fine with staying at this hospital. So now I'm getting this magnesium sulfate into my system, and it was 1. So this is Friday morning. Friday morning at like 1:45, 1:50ish a.m. She starts this magnesium sulfate. I'm staying up. I'm vamping. If y'all seen, I was up. I was trying to get homework done. They had brought me my tablet. They brought me my scrapbook and stuff. My YouTube stuff that I had already recorded videos for y'all. So I was editing videos, trying to post some stuff up so I wouldn't miss my days and keep y'all in the dark. Then I was trying to keep with my homework, and of course I could not stay focused on my online classes. I couldn't get my mind centered. So I hurried up, edited those videos while I was up that night. Then I started getting loopy, and I was like, okay, it's time for me to go to sleep. Went to sleep with hot flashes, and the doctor and the nurse has to come in every hour because of this magnesium sulfate. So she was coming in and out every single hour. At this point, this stuff is in my system, so I am not waking up when she's coming in. Like, I'm like, huh, and she's saying stuff, you know. She's like, oh, your baby's off the monitor, or I have to do this, or I have to check your knees, I have to check your reflux, yada yada yada. I'm not making it out because I'm just like too far gone. So I wake up. No, I went to sleep at like 4 or 5 Friday morning. Shaquille calls me at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I ended up waking up, called my family, updated everybody, let them know everything's okay. I'm still at the hospital, and they gave me this medicine. I can't walk or anything. I'm just chilling here in the bed and everything. So this is Friday. I'm taking my blood pressure now. So this is Friday morning. By Friday afternoon, I am completely at a depressed stage. I am very sad about being in the hospital and being surrounded by these 4 walls that I'm surrounded by. Yes, I do have windows right there. However, who wants to be sitting up in a hospital room by themselves for days just chilling? And mind y'all know I am very in touch with my baby Fatty, and I have never been gone away from him for this long. I'm never gone away from him for more than like a few hours. The longest time that I was gone away from him was when I was working, and I would have to be away from him for like 8 hours at a time. But that was it. So now I'm going from seeing him every single day, all day long, to me being in the hospital, and then my mom or Shaquille bringing him up here, and me only getting visits with him for like an hour or 2. And it was really starting to take its toll on me. So when he came to visit on Friday, I was very loopy on these drugs that they had going through my system, and I was high as a kite. I don't know what the heck was going on, but like my eyes were super low, and I was just like really drowsy-ish, and nothing was coherent to me. I had, you know, some of my friends, one of my friends had visited, and I don't even think my friend noticed that I was like in and out. But anywho, I'm gonna show you all a clip of what I looked like when he was here, while I was trying to watch Zootopia with him, just, you know, to kind of keep him calm, because mommy is hooked up to a lot of stuff. I have my blood pressure cuff on this arm, and then I have my monitors on both monitors on my belly. On both ankles I have cuffs to keep my blood circulating since I'm not able to walk. On my left hand I have this little thing, and of course my IV. And then what else was on me? There was something else that was keeping me right into this bed. I think that's it. But like every single which way he turned, he had to be careful with mommy, otherwise he was going to be sitting on a cord, or he was going to be messing up some type of something. And then of course this machine is like doing all of it has to do from my belly, so anytime he touched that, it was messing up that. So I was just trying to keep him calm and watch Zootopia, and I'm gonna show you how to kill a bullet, because I cannot believe this is what I look like. And I tried to get mom to get some, you know, footage of it. But then I was just like, okay, I'm not feeling it. So she tried it, and we got where we got. We got this little bit of footage. Check it out. Can you see? Utopia. Okay, so just a glimpse of it. So you all seen that clip, and I really look out of it. I really was not feeling good. I ended up being able to take a little bath and kind of wind myself down, and it made me feel a lot better. It made me feel human, that I was able to, you know, to wash up and freshen up. Because when you sit in a hospital bed for days at a time and you don't really get to do human things like brush your teeth or wash up and put on a fresh gown, you know what I mean? Like, oh, and these were the other things that were connected to me, was these heart monitor things. And you don't get to do any of that, but they're expecting you to get better even though you're inside of this room by yourself, and you're just sitting in your own funk. But they're not even offering to, you know, help you take care of yourself and stuff. So I went ahead, got myself cleaned up, and mommy helped me, as well as one of the nurses. It was so sweet. I really did appreciate that. So they helped me get myself out of the funk that I was in, and seeing Fatty also helped and everything. So Friday started to get better. I was just counting down until Saturday morning at 2, when I would be done with the whole magnesium sulfate thing. They was gonna turn it off, and now it leads me to now. So now it is, started this video at 3:30. It is now almost 4 o'clock. I've been talking forever. So now what we're doing is the magnesium sulfate is turned off. I feel a lot better. It's not, I mean, it's still in my system. However, I am more coherent. I can understand. You see, my eyes are not low. I can talk to you guys and let you all know what's going on. And we're just waiting to see, I'm guessing, what the doctors say tomorrow as far as me staying in the hospital or me being discharged. It will officially be Saturday. My doctor came in on Friday, and she did say that she wanted to discharge me on Sunday or Monday. However, y'all, I can't just be sitting up in here with this hospital, because Wednesday to Saturday is long enough. Why y'all gotta give me to Monday for? If y'all don't know, these hospital bills are expensive when you inpatient. So that's all I keep thinking about, because baby girl's doing good, mommy's doing good, we got the contractions to stop, so it's time to go home, right? No, that, I don't know. So we gonna see what they say, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Right now I'm about to do some scrapbooking, because that is what is right here, because I am fully awake now. So I'm going to go ahead and do some scrapbooking, get my mind centered and staying positive. Probably going to edit a little bit of this video, and then I'm going to update you all on what is going on after 4 a.m. on Saturday morning, because right now I don't have any other update other than I'm feeling so much better since they turned that magnesium sulfate off. If anybody gotta get that, I feel sorry for you, honey. I feel sorry for you. It was fine the first few hours, but once the day went on later and later, it got real drowsy. I got real drowsy, and my eyes were like this, and it was just crazy. Hey you guys, this is my nurse. Say hi. Hi. She has a YouTube channel as well, and her channel is
Student Nurse.
Yeah, Student Nurse.
Back in the day.
Yes. So if you all haven't checked out her channel, check it out. She's been taking really good care of me while I've been up in this hospital. So shout out to her. Guess you came to visit the mommy. Okay, say hi. Hi. You miss your mommy? Do you miss me? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. You shake your head, yeah, but say no. No, it's okay. So just to update everyone, I am officially checked out of my previous room that I've been in since Wednesday. Today is Saturday, and once the magnesium wore off, then all my contractions went away and everything was good. So then they transferred me rooms. So now they have me in an antepartum room for pregnant women who aren't having a baby but can't necessarily leave. Now we're just waiting to see whether or not the contractions are completely done. They did 1 hour worth of listening to the baby and I was still having contractions. I didn't feel any, so it was frustrating because they said that they were going to let me go tomorrow. However, if I continue to have contractions, I can't leave. So we're just trying to we're just playing the waiting game and trying to see where we're gonna go from here. I'm hoping to get out soon, just happy that baby girl is healthy and that she has not been in distress or anything during this time, and just blessed. Even through everything, you know, you gotta still look at the bright side of things. And if you look over there at what's supposed to be visiting me, you see that there's no visiting. You know, he's just over there laying down sleep. Shaquille, your phone's ringing. And now he gets up. So yeah, there's that. Bye-bye. I love you. You want kisses? Look who came to see me. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. You better. Hey. She surprised me. She didn't even tell me she was coming. Surprise! She just popped up. So sweet. So it is now officially Sunday. And it is 11 o'clock. So last night went good. We are just waiting to see what my nurse practitioner has to say as far as me hopefully being discharged. Don't want to speak too soon and then jinx myself and then be all upset and stuff. So hopefully we're able to get out of here today. Last night when I was on monitoring for the contractions, there was a few contractions, but this morning I had none. So I'm really excited. Hopefully this has subsided and doing a lot better. Fatty's here to visit, and Gigi brought him. Shout out to Gigi because she is the real MVP. So she's been holding it down while I've been gone, and it has definitely been some adjusting that I've had to get used to. Are you gonna help mommy when she gets home? Hey, are you gonna help mommy? Yes or no? Yeah, you are. Yeah, that's nice. You're gonna help me? Yeah. Are you gonna clean up your own toys? You promise? Promise? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, folks. Here's the update. So, nurse practitioner just came in the process of this baby having a very bad breakdown because he is constipated. So, we're trying to get him unconstipated. However, what did the doctor say? Did the doctor say that mommy gets to come home? Yeah. Mommy gets to leave. Hopefully be discharged in the next hour. Yeah, mama. So excited. Mama. Yeah. She over here on her phone and ain't even paying attention. So yes. Discharge today. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to finally go home and be in the comfort of my own bed and be with my little baby. Thank you so much for all your prayers and for reaching out to us when you did. Didn't mean to scare anyone if I did. I really just wanted to keep you all updated on everything that was going on because we're all family. So we'll see you all for another new update coming soon. And what do you have to say to them, Big Butt? Are you gonna say peace? No, you're not in the mood. You said bye-bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright, you guys. Well, we'll see you in the next video. Peace. Time to leave. Mommy got discharged. Mommy got discharged. You ready for Mommy to come home? You ready for Mama to come home? Yeah. Did you miss your Mommy? Mama. Yeah. Mama come home. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mama come home. 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 We're leaving. Yes, we get to leave. We're leaving. Yes, we get to leave. They got me walking, you guys. I don't know when they started doing this procedure. Yeah. They usually have you in a
transport.
Who?
This other woman just said transport.
Yeah.
I got you walking it.
They said, girl, you need to walk. You've been in a bed for 5 days. Yay. You happy? Mommy's coming home. Yay. Ooh, it feels good out here. Fresh air. Ooh. It feels so good. Huh? I'm just feeling out the air. I haven't felt fresh air in 5 days. Literally.